Hey there, Magaroku here, and welcome into the Madhouse. Today we've got an exciting video guide to Phasmophobia's 2023 Halloween event that just released. This guide will show you where all the pumpkins for the recipes can be found, what items are on each recipe card, and where to find all of the items on the new Maple Lodge map, and what happens when you put them all in the cauldron. I will give a spoiler alert warning when we get to showing what happens at the end, as many of you may want to experience this yourself. If this video helped you in any way, please leave a big thumbs up and a subscribe. All the support means the world to me, and let's get into the video. So as you can see, looking at the map selection board, we have 9 pumpkins on the map. This indicates all the locations where the pumpkins with recipes can be found. So these are in Tanglewood, Edgefield, Ridgeview, Grafton, Willow, Bleasdale Prison, Camp Woodwind, and finally Maple. So starting out on Tanglewood, we're going to make our way into the dining room. Just under the bench in there is going to be your first pumpkin with a recipe card for 1 bowl of grins. It's also worth noting you don't actually need to get the ghost correct to get this done. You can just go in, pick up the recipe card, leave, and get it completed. Moving on to Edgefield next, this pumpkin is a little more awkward to spot and can be found by going upstairs, along the hall, and into the blue bedroom. This pumpkin is sitting behind the desk on top of the recycle bin. So as I say, it's a little bit more out of the way, but this is the recipe for 3 death sprots. On Ridgeview, make your way down into the basement and go to the left side of the room. Go to the back, turn around, and you'll see this sneaky little pumpkin sitting on the racking there. This recipe here is for 1 toe of frog. Next up, we have Bleasdale. Here, we're going to make our way up to the wonderful attic, head to the right side, and on the ground, just in front of some boxes near the sofa, we're going to find our shiny little friend for the recipe of 1 jar of mind. Moving on to Willow, and by far the easiest pumpkin to find. As soon as you get out of the van, take a sharp turn to your left, and at the end of the hedge, you're going to find your carved up little buddy holding onto a card for 1 light in the dark. Moving on to Grafton, and I've got to say, this one took me a little longer to find than I care to admit. Either walk around the building or walk directly through and out the back door. The pumpkin is located just outside of here and holding onto the recipe for 3 sack of beans. Camp Woodwind, you're going to find this recipe just as you enter the gate. It's going to be directly to your left. Here, our little buddy is going to hold the card for 2 Eye of Bear. In the prison, we're going to make our way to the central control unit room. This is downstairs, just in front of the cafeteria. In here, on the desk, we are going to find ourselves the recipe for 1 screaming skull. And last but not least, we have the new Maple Lodge campsite. For this, we're going to enter through the gate, turn left instantly, and head towards the cauldron. Just behind this, we're going to find our last remaining pumpkin, which is holding for us the recipe of 1 Love's Blossom. Now that we know all of the required items to put in the cauldron, it's time to go find them across Maple. So I'm going to show you the locations, but first, here is a very crude map, just to indicate where they all are, so feel free to pause the video if you need to examine this some more. The first item is nice and simple, just grab one of your flashlights from the van and just go yeet it into the pot. Right next to the cauldron, we then have some bean bags sitting on the table. You need 3 of these. From the main entrance, go straight into the reception building. In here are going to be items number 3 and 4, a jar with a brain on the desk on the left, and a frog plushie on the desk directly in front of the door. Item 5 is rotten apples. These can be located by going into the map, going directly right. You'll see a large open crate with a pumpkin inside on the ground, and scattered all around are rotten apples. You require 3 of these. Next, inside the cabin at the back of the map, we have a lovely bowl of tooth soup. Just as we enter, it's on the left. So come outside also and go around to the side of the cabin, and you'll find item number 7 from one of the skeleton's hands, which is a rose. Item 8 is a skull sitting on the tree stump between the blue and red tent in the back middle of the campsite. And lastly, if you run past the cauldron, you will find the bathrooms. Enter the first bathroom, and in the very first sink, you will find the 2 bear eyes required to finish this ritual. And that's everything you need to know for this event, and I hope this helped you. Now, as promised, I am letting you know right here, this is where the spoiler alert comes in. I am going to show what happens when you finish the ritual, the badge you receive at the end, and the trophy. Alright, this is the last item, I believe. Let's go. That's cool. I like the skull. That's cool. Kill me, skull daddy. What? No, don't, no, okay? Just no. Cover your eyes, why would I? Okay, I'm guessing that just stays there. Oh my god, the whole sky is red. Oh, we got a red-ish moon. Well, that's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. Look at that.
Job's ready for you.
Alright, let's have a look at the card. Yep, there it is. All right, we've got the little Halloween thing. I wonder if there's a trophy. There it is. There it is. All right, so the light reflecting on that's kind of annoying. There we go. We got the new Halloween 23 trophy, which is triggered a witch ghost hunt. That would be kind of cool, to be fair, but there you go. Oh my god, I didn't even realise it's got the skull above it. Look at that. Oh, look at that.